Hey everyone, we're going to go through simple and compound interest and some financial literacy. Hopefully, this checks off all the boxes that we need to have a very deeper understanding of this unit. So, a couple of things that we need to be successful here. We need to one know simple interest, which so these are the forms that we're going to need. We're going to need I equals P R T for simple interest. We are also going to need A is equal to P parentheses 1 plus R to the T power. We'll also need I is equal to A minus P. And then we'll also need the formula, um, let's see, amount is equal to I plus P. Okay, so with these formulas, we should be able to be successful, and you'll probably need a calculator. Okay, so let's look at number one. Landry earned $2,300 over the summer and decided to invest it in an account that earns 4% annual compound interest. First thing I'm looking for is which one of these formulas am I using? So, compound interest, it says if Landry does not make any other deposits or withdrawals, how much will be in her account after 20 years? So, how much will be in her account? That is asking for amount, which is total. So we're wanting A. And A with compound interest is this formula here. Okay, so I'm going to just write compound on top of that real quick, just so you know. And this is simple. Okay, with that, we know that P, or it says earn, sorry, it earned 2023 or 2,300 over the summer, decided to invest it. So tricky, right? But we're investing that money into account. So this is going to be PR starting money. Okay. 4% is my R, my interest rate, and my time in this case will be 20 years. Okay. So that's my T. So if I put that all in the formula, I should have A is equal to 2,300 parentheses 1 plus 4% or decimal zero 0.04 raised to the 20th power. Okay, so this should tell me my amount. So let's go ahead and get our calculator on and get some calculating on. So 2,300 parentheses 1 plus decimal zero 0.04 close raised to the 20th power. That says that in my account I should have $5,039.58 based on the calculator. Okay, and there we go. It's B. Okay. Look at number two, and we're just going to kind of fly through these. But basically, we're looking for keywords. We're looking for what formulas we're using and what is it asking us to do. So, $26,000 loan, purchase a new car. Her loan has an interest rate of 3.5%. She'll pay the car off in 5 years with monthly payments of 473. It says if it makes monthly payments for the next 5 years. What is the total amount she'll pay off the car? Okay, so it says 5 years and its interest. Let's see. It sounds like it's going to be compound interest or simple interest. So we have P, we have R, we have T. Okay. Um, let's see how much she's going to pay in interest over that, and then we'll see what her actual amount is. So that's going to be 26,000 times 5 times 3.5%. Okay. Excuse me. So 26,000 times 5 times decimal 0.35 gives me 4,550. Okay. We're going to add that to 26,000. Okay. So that says I would end up paying that much with the interest applied. Okay. And then it says if Naomi makes her um, it says if she makes her monthly payments for the next 5 years, what will be the total amount that she spends to pay off the car? Um, so her payments are 473. So it doesn't look like I used a formula. So if we're using simple interest formula, that's what I should be paying. but this is the payment she's paying right here, right? So you have 473, and seeing as this answer choice isn't there, we have 473 for monthly payments times 12. Okay, so 473 times 12. And keep in mind, I'm taking this in the mind not as a teacher, as someone that's trying to reason through this. Okay, so 473 times 12, and then that would give me 5,070 or $5,676. Okay, and we're going to multiply that times 5. And so if I multiply that times 5, 676 times 5 years, that's going to give me $28,380. Okay, so that's how much she's going to pay versus her actual loan. So our answer would be F. Okay, so remember, if it's not asking for a formula, we don't necessarily need to use it. Okay, because this was one thing if they're asking for interest and total amount, they weren't asking for that. They were asking how much would she pay if she made payments of 473. Okay, all right, on to the next one. And some of this is just kind of reasoning and working through logically. So if you hadn't seen this in your unit, it's okay. We're just trying to make sense of it. Okay. So Aaron created the table below to help him estimate the total cost of his first year in a public university. So tuition and fees, 9,650, housing, 8,400, books and supplies, 1,250, transportation, 2,270. It says his grandfather gave him a $12,000 gift to use towards his college expenses, and he should receive a $1,500 academic scholarship. So, including his gift and scholarship, what would he estimate his total cost of his first year to be? So, first off, we need to figure out how much all of this costs. And then we're going to subtract the gifts that were given to him. Okay? So we have 9,650 plus 8,400 plus 1,250 plus 2,270. Our total cost for the first year of college, 21,570. Okay, so that's my sum, and we have minus the gifts of 12,000, minus the gift of or his scholarship of 1,500. Okay, so if we subtract those two, 21,570 minus and then minus 1,500. Our cost of our first year will out of pocket will be 8,000. Oh, that's blurry. Sorry, will be $8,070. Okay, so no formula there. It's just paying attention to what they're asking. Let's see. Let's look at number 4. Okay, number 4. It says two brothers, Marvin, Lewis, each invest $5,000 into accounts and earn 5% interest. It says neither brother deposits or withdraws anything from the account for 25 years. If Marvin's account earns compound interest and Luis's account earns simple interest, who will earn more after 25 years in interest and by how much? So we're going to need this formula, and we're going to need this formula, and we're going to need this formula. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. So simple interest is going to be straightforward. Let's do Marvin first. Let's go ahead so you can see. Marvin is going to be, there's a P, there's an R, and there's a T. So we're using the same P, R, and T for both, but one is going to be simple. So that's 5,000 times 5% times 25. So let's go ahead and see what I is for that one. Okay, so let me just put this up here real quick. 5,000 times 0.05 times 25. In interest, Marvin earned $6,000 and $6,250. Okay, so let's look at Luis. Luis is using the simple interest or compound interest. So his is going to be 5,000, 1 plus 0.05 raised to the 25 power. Okay, so we have 5,000, parentheses 1 plus 0.05 raised to the 25th power. Our total is 16,931. Remember, we have to subtract that from the uh, from the principal, which is 5,000. So minus 5,000, and that means he earned 11,931 dollars and 80 cents in interest. Okay, so the actual amount, sorry, A is equal to 16,931 and 80 cents. I would be equal to, let me go ahead and do this the correct way, 16,931 minus 5,000. So if my A is this, or my interest earned for Luis is this, and my interest earned for Marvin is this, we need to figure out the difference. So let's go ahead and subtract those. So 11,931 and 80 cents minus 6,250, and we're left with 5,681. And Marvin earned, um, oh, this is not correct at all. The answer should be that Luis will earn, I did that backwards. Okay, so I wrote the wrong names. I apologize. Marvin was compound, so we're going to swap those. Okay, because the answer choice is support Marvin if it's compound. So this one should have been Luis. So I apologize. See, we're all human here. We make mistakes. This one should be Marvin. Okay, so Marvin earned $5,681.80 more in interest than Luis. Okay, so once again, read carefully because we all make mistakes. The math is sound. We just had to make sure we had the right. So they think about this: if you were testing and you made that mistake, just double check. That's why we go back and double check everything to make sure that because it even says it right there. Luis earns simple interest, and I sure wrote Marvin. So everyone makes mistakes, but that's why they tell you to go back and double check your work. Okay. So I'm going to do the part 2 in the next video. Be on the lookout for it. Okay. Until next time. Bye bye.